Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Today we're out a little ways from our last video, and we can see right there's our dugout, and yep, we're gonna be filling from there and doing some spraying today. We can see my big sprayer trailer, a little bit different than what most sprayer trailers are. I'm not pulling any water from the trailer. I'm always pulling it either from a building with a cistern or from a dugout. We can see our water hose, and we'll maybe trace it through there, make sure that it's in the dugout, and then we will pull the sprayer up on this nicely cut pad thanks to Lois. So on my sprayer trailer, I have everything zip tied and everything covered. I have caps on a lot of them, but whatever I don't have a cap for, because I either ran out or forgot, I put a bag on it. So we're gonna cut all these off and connect all the hoses, and then put our battery onto our pump. Tougher than it looks with one hand. I left my hose filled with water, more or less. That way when it's on the sprayer trailer, I don't have to worry as much about strapping it down, because it's so heavy, it won't go anywhere. But down by the water, we can see my leech traps that I haven't taken out in a while. And more on that at the end of the video. I will actually show you what I did. But we can see my water, how I'm getting it filled. I have a barrel with holes in it. That way if it sinks to the bottom, I'm not pulling dirt. I have a filter on the end of my hose, and we need to try and shove it further down into the water. We can just see how low this is at right now. That hose was a lot dirtier than I thought. But that's gonna sink, and we're gonna pull our water from there all the way up past and to our trailer. We have a 2-inch, my whole system set up for 2-inch. We're going through our pump through a helix filter. That helix filter is gonna clean out actually where I found all the leeches, but it's gonna clean out a lot of the junk and hopefully not send it into the sprayer. We're right 90-degree fitting going to our chem handler. This is a little handler 1. It's a beautiful thing. Pulls into here and then pushes straight onto our sprayer. We can fill our chemical in the top, rinse out our jugs if we're using jugs, or just keep it clean. We're filling usually by a tote or a barrel, or if I have jugs, I put them on the back. We have our battery connected to our chem pump, and a nice little metering system that I can reset to 0 and easily turn on and off. And that is connected to 2-inch line that goes down with a 3-inch fitting at the end to hook up right into my sprayer. So let's go grab it. now we can see that digital readout on our sprayer tank. We have our boom recirculation going on right now. That way, when we get to the field, everything is all ready to rock and roll. Our agitation is on. We're just washing out our chem handler. I'm gonna cycle that valve, cycle this valve. Close that. Lead that off. Look at all the junk coming out of there. And just like that, we're spraying. And we are flying right now at 15, 16 miles an hour. Just happened, however, that my auto boom is not working on my tips or on my wings. Each time I hit my auto boom, they go up in the air or they're dancing all over the place. And we are going to be getting into some nasty stuff. So I'm enjoying these flats as we speak before it gets into all mayhem, and I am manually moving these booms up and down throughout the hills. But that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and that subscribe button down below. I got some spraying ahead of me if the wind keeps down, and then we got some combining later on if it's not too hot. Well, thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next one. And now, if you stayed this long in the video, maybe you were wondering about my leech trap. So when I was filling at the start of the year, I noticed when I cracked open my helix filter to drain everything out, just like now, you could see some leeches coming out. My friend texted me after I sent him a Snapchat showing the leeches, and he said that I have to make a leech trap. He sent me a link to a video, and I watched some YouTube videos and made some leech traps. Duck taking off. So my leech traps are sitting right there still. I do not want to touch them or open them because they are probably disgusting. But more or less, I took a hunk of meat, put it in a pie plate, poked some holes in it, tied some line to it, took paper clips, closed it all together, and left it in there. Came back at the end of the day and we were full of leeches. Came back the next day, we were full of leeches. There was an old piece of meat, just a piece of beef sitting in there, attracting all the leeches. And once they got in, they had a hard time getting out. So that was my leech trap. It was pretty fun and supplied myself and some of my friends with leeches during the summer for their fishing. But that is it for today's video now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.